Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Midwest Dungeon Delvers. Tonight, we are continuing the Six Sword Saga source code, and we are picking up the pieces from where we left off, where we lost Aldrich, sadly, in the forests, on the way to Lukill, in the Maki Vale. Let us find out what the party shall do, and mayhaps introduce a new character for one of our players. We shall see. Let's see what happens in tonight's episode of Six Sword Saga Source Code. But, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, this is a brand new intro, number one, but also, these characters, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, but these characters, they're just
have become permanently entrapped within the simulation.
When last we left the party, there was a bit of shenanigans a couple of days after the party was kicked out of Braden's Rest. A rift corrupted corpse of the scout Nysta hunted down the caravan and started picking off individuals one by one in the middle of the night. Ignis, Owen, Aldrich, and a few of the other caravan individuals ran out after one such individual who was lured into the darkness of night. It was there, amidst the trees and woods north of the Lukill area, still a couple of days, the better part of a week still out, that Aldrich sacrificed himself to end the terror that had beset the party, saying one of the coolest, in my opinion, exit lines for a character. Oh, it's my turn, isn't it? And passing on. the party now having yet another body to carry. Ignis, Owen, stroll in to the camp, Jen, and they are carrying Aldrich.
No. What has happened? What has happened?
Aldrich is dead now, too.
This is the second time I have not been here for you. It has cost another life. I don't know what to say. You needed me, and I wasn't there. I'm so sorry.
As Ignis sets Aldrich next to Justicar, he looks over at Jin and goes, "What we really needed was Justicar. He could have done something."
I failed him too.
Aldrich was he wasn't bad. We might not have been getting along there at the end, but he was at least nice.
He was a good man with a good heart, good intentions. The world has lost a light this day.
I begin doing the rites to consecrate the body or whatever.
All right, you're trying to make sure that Aldrich don't come back,
Yep,
like
just
that.
going through the motions that I did with Justicar,
All right.
taking his teachings.
All right. Make a religion check for me, Ignis.
And I assume that Nysa will also be brought back. I would like to do it for her as well.
Yes, the remains of the corrupted corpse is brought with you. Yes.
Let's see. Religion.
Yes.
Sorry. I believe that is a... That is a 14 altogether.
14 altogether. You finish the rites, and you feel like this energy leave you, like something was accomplished. And you feel a slight stir next to you as approaching, you see Morthos look down at Aldrich and look over at you and say, "It is most troubling to lose so many on this journey. Why has this world become so wrought with danger and despair? Were it not a while ago this land had peace? relative peace. And now, monsters prowl the very nights. And our fellow men mistake us for monsters ourselves. But Ignis, I see in you a good that could help shine a light in the dark. Do not give up on yourself, Ignis.
Ignis kind of reaches his hand out and touches Morthos's shoulder and goes, "The light that you see is the hope that Justicar gave me. And it is going to quickly dissipate with his loss. Aldridge was another one that Justicar reached out to and touched his life in a way that inspired him. And a notion towards like Owen and Jin, them too. You, Morthos. None of us had great lives, but Justicar did his best to help us all. And with him being gone, 2 days later, another 2 people are gone. It's going to be a very rough time until we get to Lukiel.
I understand.
But if there's one thing you could do, none of us really knew Aldridge. If you could find anything out about where he came from, if he had any family, or anything of the such, we might be able to at least give whom he left behind some closure.
I can ask and see if Aravath will give me a vision.
And I think tomorrow I'll have a letter for you to carry.
Okay. I can do that for him.
Oh, it's for me, for when I die.
Oh. Preparing for yourself, Ignis?
I gesture to Justicar, Aldridge, and Nysa, and then the boxer guy as well, who I didn't know the name of, and I go, well, I think it might be best to have something, should the worst happen. Aldridge took a blow that I dodged multiple times. It could have easily been me in Aldridge's place.
That is most disconcerting. I know it isn't much consolation, but I'll try and take first watch. Get some rest.
I just gotta crawl in with Victor and Reginald and have a very restless night.
Yeah. Owen, Jen, is there anything you guys want to do before?
Yeah, can I take first watch with Morthos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk to him.
All right.
I'll take first watch with Morthos.
Okay. Owen, anything you want to do before heading to bed?
Yes. Before bed, I would like to take a gander around the caravan and see if I could find a whip.
All right. Make a investigation check.
Okay. That is a 15.
15. Yes, there are multiple whips. Several whips that are being used, not currently, but they're in like holders next to the like carriage bench on the wagons and stuff. But there's also like a backup supply should any of those break or become damaged. So you managed to find a whip.
Perfect.
Nice. Adding that into your inventory. Is that all you wish to do in the eve before sleep?
Yeah, that should be good.
All right. Owen heads to bed, and our camera pans over to Jin, who is slowly walking towards Morthos, who is kind of like poking at like a fire that he's made over at like the edge of the camp, so everyone can have kind of like a nice dark environment for sleep, but still have like light in case something happens. He's kind of like poking that fire with a stick to keep it like a flame and some oxygen going.
Hello, Morthos. How are you doing tonight?
I am troubled by recent events.
As am I. Which is why I wanted to come to you tonight. I am a man of arcane, and I know and sense the power in you, although you hide it well. And I'm tired of the loss that we've had. And and I need to become more powerful. And I've failed this team twice, and twice we have lost people. And if there's any help or guidance you can give me, because I know you've had a troubled past, you've gone through some things, you're wary yourself, but the time for timidness is no more, or more people will die.
Even if what you say is right and true, I've seen what I become should I give in to that path. I don't want it.
Then give me the knowledge. I'll wield it. I'll protect. If you're not if you're gonna not trust in yourself, I can trust in me. Morthos. There are some things that happens. And sometimes not everything goes our way. Sometimes we make mistakes. But the more we dwell on our shortcomings, and the less and the more isolated and recluse we become, the more and more our fellow man, and especially in this caravan, they're going to die. This is supposed to be a simple trek to Lukiel, and we've come across beasts with claws that do necrotic stuff to people and corrupt them. We have ghouls in the night coming and picking us off. We have mysterious people that come into this caravan and then screw us up as well. If we continue this timidness, if we continue not at least trying to learn how to harness the power that we wield, then what good are we? We were given a power for a reason, and I don't think it's to squander it. So you need to believe in yourself, Morthos. Because I believe in myself. And if no one else will, you gotta at least believe in yourself. Because I want no more bloodshed.
Morthos goes quiet for a while. And then what would you sacrifice to help others?
I've got many lives I can sacrifice to save others if need be. That dwell with me, that live with me, that counsel me. Past lives. I've got plenty to put on the table and to sacrifice for the loved ones and the innocent people of this realm, if that's what needs to be. I know these ones in the caravan, they see me, I'm from the rift, and they might still have some inkling in their mind that I'm some monster. But I'm a hermit for a reason. I lived out on the outskirts of my city for a reason. I did not really agree with some of the ways and the traditions of my people and the people from the Riftland. As well, to say barbaric and cruel, and I wanted nothing to do with it. And then out of nothing, out of my own will, I got whisked into your realm. And now I'm here. And I'm around people that gave a rat's ass about you. They gave a crap about me. They gave a crap for me. More people in this band, and they protected us. It's about time we start pulling our end of the bargain.
You see, while you have begun this motivational speech, I want you to make a persuasion check with advantage. So roll twice, take the higher of the two.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. She was on the phone. I just didn't want that in the thing, so I went away. That's why I gotta keep that out here. All right. Boom. So I got 15. 15 size.
Nice. You notice that what you have said seems to resonate with Morthos, and he has taken it to heart. Not only that, but the small lizard-like pseudo-dragon in his lap, Thuriel, seems to be like looking up at him and sharing something with Morthos via their mental link. And it seems that with both of these combined, Morthos seems more resolved by the end of the conversation.
And with that, I have nothing else to say. I wish you a good night, Morthos. I'll go take my watch somewhere else.
Hey, Jen. Stay clear of Brother Varnell.
What? Why Varnell? He seems... I mean, he has some weird tics about him, but...
Their sect is... death.
So he wasn't so forthcoming with me.
Just
I will keep that in mind, Morthos. Thank you.
be careful.
You take care for the rest of your watch. And I'll see you in the morning.
All right. Morthos finishes first watch with no incidents. Who's taking second?
I'll take second.
All right, Ignis gets up for second watch.
I got my spell slots back.
Yeah. Can you roll a d6 for me there, buddy?
I can.
Thank you, thank you.
That is a 6.
Ooh, love that.
Wee.
All right. Your watch ends peacefully.
While I'm like wandering around and doing stuff, I would like to start working on a like a wooden mask.
Okay. All right. Make a nature check to find good woodworking wood out here in this forested area.
It is a 13.
13. You find something serviceable.
Okay.
And I'll take a sleight of hand for carving.
All right. And all I'm trying to do is make it look similar to Ignis's face.
Okay.
See, sleight of hand, I'm not great at, but also 12.
Also 12. Ignis is approximately how old?
14.
Okay, so it's good for a 14-year-old.
Yep.
And of
long as
course
it's passable.
it's like the first night of working with it.
Yeah.
All right. Who is taking final watch?
Oh, Owen.
Owen shall take final watch. Owen, please roll a d6 for me.
Four.
A 4. There seems to be, during your watch, towards the tail end of night, starting towards dawn,
Uh-huh.
you see this section of grass that gets this eerie outline. It's very similar to something that happened outside the city walls of Othmere, where Justicar and you saw a vision. What do you do? It's this 25-foot diameter circle of like vibrant light that seems to glow iridescent around the like moss and tree roots and brambles.
Remember the last one almost hurt somebody real bad. So I'll probably report it to Ignis.
All right. You shake awake Ignis, and Ignis, you are shown a 25-foot diameter circle of untouched vibrancy within this forest.
I am not good with this stuff, so I'm going to use Arcana.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
Hold on. There we go. 17.
17. You distinctly remember that it showed a vision that Justicar briefly saw while tackling one of the people like out of the circle. And you remember there him describing a sharp pain that happens behind the eyes, but other than that, it's not lethal.
I look at Owen and I go, no matter what happens, don't pull me out. And I step into the circle.
All right, make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Oh, okay. That is 21 altogether.
21 all together. Ignis, as you step into the circle, your vision clouds over, and there is a sharp pain that happens behind your eyes. After this like stinging and stabbing sensation ends, you look towards the coming dawn, expecting to see a row of trees and the other noises of the wooded area to be around you, and the caravan and other people jostling themselves to readiness and awakenedness. But that isn't what you see. What you see is this massive crater in the center of ruined wheat fields. The land looks desolate, patch marked with cracks as signs of low moisture and rain. You see within the center of this crater a small, eerie flame of ebony. You see several people in odd-looking attire moving throughout the crater. Some getting near the flame, but not touching it. You see an individual with a journal at a desk at like the lip of the crater. Anything else you want to do, Ignis?
Walk up to the person at the desk with the journal.
All right. As you get near the desk with the journal, you step to like look over the shoulder, and as you step out of the circle.
Take a step back into the circle.
That stabbing sensation happens again, but then you're back in the vision. It seems like you've missed something, but you're catching this individual say something mid-conversation. Thomas, if I could have you briefly portray your character who was studying this crater and flame during fourth cycle.
One of the truly unusual things about this particular site is the fact that we see the flame burning continually, and it hasn't moved or been removed. So we're not entirely sure of the significance of this example of the blackened flame being unleashed. However, it is obvious that this is unique. This location seems to be relatively close to the city of Lokill, but obviously there's never been anything at this location. So at the time being, we're merely attempting to ascertain why it appeared in the first place. And naturally speaking, any necessary documents will be sent back to Strixhaven.
All right. And with that, the vision fades. And Ignis, your vision returns, and you are back in the woods with Owen.
That was really weird.
Owen, Ignis walked 5 steps forward and then took a step back. And then walked over and said that was really weird.
Do you know anything about a black flame and people studying it, Owen?
Make a history check, Owen.
Ah, yes, a history check. I do like a good history check. Ah. 8.
Ugh. The only flame that meets the description that you can think of is the hollow flame that Brother Varnell sometimes speaks about, and kind of that like symbol that's in his kind of chest medallion, you know. That's kind of the only like thing
yes,
that
the priest.
Yeah.
The priest would know.
Oh, I don't think I've ever really talked to the priest. But apparently the vision was of people studying the Black Flame, and apparently it's near Lukiel. There's like a crater, and there was this weird group of people like walking around the fire looking at it. Somebody sitting there with a journal, taking notes, talking about something. Said something about what was it? Haven, Strixhaven?
the name does not ring a bell, Owen.
Yeah, I'll have to get with the priest. Is the priest accessible at this time?
Yeah. Do you go over to the caravan proper now that you were done discussing with Ignis?
I can wait till morning, probably.
All right.
Don't need to wake up the whole town for a matter. If it's not attacking us, you know.
Ignis.
Yep.
Do you attempt to go back to sleep?
How much longer until morning, roughly?
You could probably get 45 minutes to an hour.
No, I'd probably just go ahead and write out a note for more of those.
You begin writing a note.
It's a very short note.
The morning comes. The sun rises in the west and pokes through the trees and leaves. It is a new day, and the caravan is rallied forth. Owen, you see Brother Varnell stepping out of his little makeshift tent that he sets up at these break intervals.
I'm gonna head over that way.
Oh, Master Owen, is there anything that I can do for you?
Yeah, last night we came across a 25-foot wide lit up circle and just over there, and wondering if it could somehow be connected to the Black Flame researchers. If you know anything about that?
Oh, the priests of the Umbral. flame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our kind studied this sacred artifact and pursued its power. What of it?
Well, what is it? Like, what does it do? Like,
It is the end of things.
mm,
An ever-burning flame that will never be satiated, and its fuel requirement is next to nothing, allowing it to burn, ever burn. Be careful to not interact with it directly, lest ye become swallowed.
oh, I do not want to become swallowed in the black flame. That does not sound pleasant, or like I will live much longer. I'm gonna go over to Justicar, or not Justicar. Obviously his predecessor, Ignis.
Ignis, yeah.
And I guess I'll wait for him to wake up.
I mean, Ignis is awake. He's just writing a note to Morthos.
Bro. I proceed to tell him about how it's like a circle of black fire, and then you don't want to be consumed by it.
From somebody who, like, is a priest of it, but you know, they do keep secrets, so. But I agree, touching fire is never really a good thing. I mean, I've watched a couple of people be engulfed in flames, and it doesn't usually end well for them.
Yeah.
I can only imagine Black Flame would be the same.
I don't want to find out.
I kind of agree with that, but I mean, if we did want to get more information, the individual who was camped there with like a journal would be a good addition. He seemed quite knowledgeable, at least over the Black Flame. Like, had a lot more details than the priest does.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of get the feeling. Yeah, I kind of get the feeling I was listening into a conversation that he didn't know I was listening into.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell him you were gonna be listening. That's for sure.
Oh no, I meant whenever I walked into that circle, like that there was a person talking inside the circle, and I don't think they noticed me there, but they were being very open and candid about the Black Flame.
Oh. Yes, we should definitely investigate that.
But if the researcher knows that much about the Black Flame, and the priests spend all their time worshipping it, you would assume the priests would know a lot more about it. So do you think maybe the priest is holding things back from us?
Possibly. He didn't seem like a devout follower of like the information of it, but he at least knew that people studied it.
So he's an apostate? Do you think we should trust him?
Also a good question.
I mean, Justicar never really said anything much about him. He hadn't really gotten the full gauge of the priest. So you know how Justicar was. He likes to see the good in everybody, but
Right.
we can also see what happened to him from looking at the good in everybody.
Yeah. Precisely.
I think it would be wise for us to not be as hopeful about the goodwill of others.
Valid. Yeah, we could. Let's probably not trust these guys just yet.
I think that's the best choice of action.
And
But I think I'm done with my letter. And I think the camp's getting ready to start moving around,
Yep.
moving out.
yeah. Most of the caravan is at this point put together and ready to head out on the road.
All right.
I hop out and look for Morthos.
All right. About 3 wagons back, so he's not at the last wagon, but he's not near the front either. You see Morthos. He seems to be having like this like very serious mental conversation with the draconic lizard that's on his shoulder. They seem to be like conversing back and forth, and he's like gesturing with his hands and like motioning towards the caravan and stuff when you approach.
I just hand him the letter. It's not like folded or anything. It's just an open-faced letter.
What's this?
It's for when I die. The instructions of what I want you to do.
What does it say?
It says that return the signet ring to my family to the northeast of Lukiel, and then ship my body to Justicar's family's home.
As last wills and testaments go, it's pretty straightforward.
I figure, there's not a whole lot of pomp and ceremony that's required. Just, I'm not a Justicar, so I don't get the burial rites that he's afforded. So, hopefully his family will view me almost like an adopted son of Justicar.
Let's hope they can actually establish a relationship with you.
Well, I mean, I'll be dead, so it'll be difficult for that to happen.
Hopefully I won't need to follow these instructions.
No, there's not very many more people that could fall out, so to speak. So
And those words seem to have hurt him more than Ignis intended. Or maybe just the right amount Ignis intended.
The right amount. As I pull out my mask, I go, "It's a nice death mask so far, don't you think?" One can never be too prepared. And I just start walking off with a bit of a spring in my step.
All right. You begin moving on the trail. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the first part of the morning's travel, nothing seems to occur. A little bit past noon, and you guys begin... there's this faint smell of smoke that seems to fill the air as you all begin to continue on through the woods. There is a loud popping sound, and then a flash of energy, and then something silhouetted in a magical light steps forward through an arcane portal of some sort. Our new character, would you like to go ahead and describe what the individuals see?
So the first thing that you would think is, wow, I wouldn't even need a breeze to knock this guy over. It's about a 3'6", just absolutely short little forest gnome who looks very old. His face is pale gray skin. His eyes are watery gray. He's wearing this kind of baggy robe and just not very impressive looking. His hair is frizzy and sticking out all over the place, and he's hunched over this old stick, holding on to it for dear life. And he just looks around and taps the stick a little bit, kind of nervously, and says, "Oh no, well that's not good at all. That was supposed to take me to Lukill. Oh, where have I ended up this time?"
Is anybody moving towards
It seems like Donovan has just like pulled the wagons to a stop, like whoa, and then he just kind of like looks towards he looks around, looks towards Torak, and then Torak just shrugs and goes, "Confound it. I don't understand the magic stuff."
I had to like reach my hand up and I go, "I'll go say hello."
"Much obliged there, Sir Ignis," says Donovan.
It's just Ignis. Don't need to add the sir to it. It's...
Oh, come now. You're stepping into the responsibility of a man.
mighty big shoes you're having me step into there, caravan master. As I, like, almost childlike skip towards this old, frail-looking short stack.
All right. Yeah. You skip to Baloo towards the short stack.
Does he look familiar? Or like Aldrich's cousin?
No.
Or something like that?
No. He does not look familiar. He looks very much like a stranger.
Okay. Well, because Aldrich was small, and this guy is small.
Yes.
Just looking for family resemblance.
He's actually a little bit, if I'm not mistaken, a little bit shorter than Aldrich.
Possibly. I'd have to actually check. But yeah, I think Aldrich was like 4 something.
I mean, yeah, just so. What you doing out here?
Oh, goodness me. Sorry, I didn't notice you there. I'm attempting to get to, Lukiel. You wouldn't happen to know the way, would you? I seem to be a bit lost.
We could always use another body for the caravan. We're going to Lukiel.
Oh, that's excellent news. Does Ignis have any, like, heraldry or anything recognizable?
Yes, he's got a noble's like a noble crest on him, along with like the initiate for the Justicar order symbol.
Yeah, they'd definitely like to. Let's see here. I'd recognize the Justicar symbol on sight, right? So
Yeah.
Can I try a history check on the?
The royal house. Yeah.
That is a history total of 21.
Ooh, very, very nice.
Oh no, sorry. He's actually 2 inches taller than Aldrich.
Oh, so he's slightly taller than Aldrich was.
Although I think he's also
Well,
quite a bit
that's
lighter
undeniable.
as well. So.
Ignis, the family resemblance is undeniable.
No, I'm wrong there, too. Bigger in every way.
I mean, Ignis is 14 and has 0 experience with a whole lot of other races.
Speaking of which, Ignis,
Yes.
I am going to ask this question. Did we decide which royal house he was from?
We did not, but
Okay.
he would have been from a not nice one.
Right. Okay. So
Rough upbringing.
here's going to be my question. Would he be more inclined with okay, so not one of the nice ones, but he's not like an assassin, counter spy, intelligence noble family lineage, right?
Kind of fits. Like, Justicar kind of saved him from his
Okay, then yeah.
ne'er-do-well family.
All right. Let me pick this one. Okay. Yes. House Zedrin.
Oh dear.
Xedrin. So, you recognize Bramblefoot. You recognize the symbol of the silk cloaks.
Is that of House Zedrin?
Yes. Yeah. It is not the house symbol. It is the symbol of what they command.
I see. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, good evening. Sorry, wait. What did Ignis say right before we jumped down this whole lore trail? Oh, another body to the caravan.
Yep.
Greatly appreciate the invitation, Justicar in training of House Cedrin. I seem to
hold
be
my hand
quite
up.
lost.
Let's not talk about the house. It's we're not exactly on speaking terms, so
I understand, young master, I understand. I'm not on much speaking terms with my family either. Of course, that's because they're all dead, but you know.
my former master was the one who had kind of rescued me from my family's ways. Wasn't really expecting anybody to notice the seal and know who it was.
Oh, young master. And this, like, really cunning look passes over Bramblefoot's face for a second. You'll find that there are a few things that escape this old man's gaze. But still. And he goes back to just being an old guy. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine with me. Although I could use a seat. I'm rather tired.
Help you to the caravan. And as I assist Bramblefoot, I lean in close. Let's keep my family lineage to just between us.
I have no reason not to.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
I waved to Donovan and I go, we have somebody else who's going to join the caravan.
What services do you provide there, master?
Oh,
Another body for the caravan.
I am Bramblefoot, a Magister of Strixhaven. Well, a future Magister, anyway. And I am quite adept at abjuration. Well, passable, anyway. And I'm more than willing to assist where need be, as long as I can not have to stand up too tall or lift anything too heavy or stay on my feet for too long.
Donovan just kind of like turns and looks towards Torak. Torak just kind of like shrugs. Maybe you could go help Jark check the protection wards.
Oh, protection wards. It wouldn't happen to use sympathetic crystal resonance, would it?
You instantly hear Jark from like 2 wagons back go, "Did somebody say resonance crystals?"
Resonance crystals are something of a study of mine, as I've been rather interested in protection from the mirror. Sorry, what's the name of the favor?
The Rift Lens.
The Riftlands. So I must say, I'm quite interested in seeing what you use. Of course, I'm no goblin, but we gnomes know a thing or two about gems as well. So, what's your base you use?
Jark like rushes up and he like holds out his hand shakily and just goes, "Oh, it's so nice to meet you. I am Jark. I am in charge of the protection wards here. Just a humble caster of simple magics, master."
Bah, young Jark. Bah, young Jark. If there's one thing old Bramblefoot knows, it's that if you know any magic, you know more than enough to be dangerous. I look quite eagerly forward to our working together, both defensively and not. Shall we?
Yes, this way. And the 2 nerdy wizards begin to head towards the resonance crystals and protection wards.
I mean, at this point, it's just extra meat to kind of soften the blows.
Could I stick my hand in the lantern, one of the lanterns?
Okay. Make an arcane check. Arcana check.
23.
23. Jark freaks out as you like reach up and your hand just kind of like moves past his like sigils and different like arcane barriers, and you reach in and grab the crystal.
I was attempting to take damage from it.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll say if you are intentionally trying to, you trigger the mechanism. Like, these are very rudimentary runes and etchings that you very quickly go, oh, this triggers this.
Accidentally trigger.
Yeah, quote unquote accident.
How much damage do I take?
I rolled a 1 on the d6. I'm sorry.
That's fine. There's like a spark of arcane light that hits him, and it makes a pretty loud snap. And this barrier, like this suit of ethereal armor, and then this other suit of ethereal armor outside of it, both flare to life just briefly, and it disappears, and Jark starts fussing over Bramblefoot, like, oh no, are you okay? And he's like, oh please, it would take more than that to hurt me.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Yeah, so as the wizards have their fun with the barrier and everything, Jen, I'm gonna ask that you roll a perception check.
All right. No, let me try to fix that corner. 12.
12. That smell of burning and smoke, it hasn't left, and in fact it's getting closer.
So just pause. I got that new spell investigate. Would that be useful here? Would this be a time for that? I just don't know how that spell works.
For which one?
For this investigate, would that be viable here?
You mean identify?
Identify, yeah.
Yeah,
Identify,
identify is more for magic items and stuff like that. Detect magic would be...
Well, I also have that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I cast that.
Okay, you cast detect magic. There is this like faint magical sense, like something has enchanted a part of the woods very near here.
For about the next 5 minutes, Bramblefoot is also under the effects of detect magic.
All right.
Well, boys, that smoke is not natural, and it's not very far from us. So I would be cautious with how we go about this, considering the losses we have incurred.
Every few feet that the caravan travels now, there is a moment. Sorry. Where the party members who are looking and keeping an eye out, you have trouble distinguishing whether or not you see like a bit of like dust or pollen in the woods through like the sunlight hitting it, or if it's like an ember, like the spark of an ember like floating through.
I would like to go up to Donovan and be like, hey, caravan master,
Oh, yes.
how much does it pay to be a scout for you?
Oh, well, it would pay quite handsomely, seeing as supply and demand, and we are in quite need of demand, but very short supply.
You're kind of down one scout. How would you feel if I kind of took over the role of the former elf?
He looks wary, just in the fact that after all the years of trust he put into Nysa, she betrayed him, so he's wary for a second there.
It's just to Lakil. You're not gonna take me on permanently. It's just however many days we have left to get to the capital. It just seems like you could use somebody to go find out what that is, and gesture over to where the embers are poking out of the trees.
I tell you what, we see how you do until the broken anvil. If you keep us safe, we will have you.
I did. I was hoping. I was like, oh, this baby girl. And then,
Could you mute? Sorry.
oh,
If we like how your services are, by then we'll keep you on until Luke. If not, we'll give someone else a try.
Around, a lot of people are chomping at the bit to do this. Beggars and choosers and all of that.
Right, that's why I'm just saying that,
Wave my hand as I run off to,
go
tip off towards the,
Yeah,
the
go
fire
scout.
thing.
All right. You begin headed off into the woods in the direction of smoke and an ember. If you're trying to go stealthy, make a stealth check.
Mode engage. Not very well, but stealth mode engaged regardless, with a big 14.
Big fat 14. Okay. All right.
Partially sneaky, partially carefree, skipping through the woods.
Got it. The smell and the embers get thicker, both in volume and in how much the smoke begins to impact your breathing. What starts as this kind of jaunty skip into the woods towards this area becomes this labored fighting for breath the closer you get.
The moment it gets difficult, I kind of get down on the ground and I'm crawling on all fours to avoid the most of the smoke.
All right. As you begin crawling forward, it's about this point that you begin to realize that you were so focused on your breathing and making sure that you weren't inhaling too much smoke that you now start seeing the condition of the trees around you, because you haven't left the thickness of trees, but their condition has changed, going from vibrant greens and health and life to decay, char, withered. You see this almost hollowed out circle in the center of these trees. There seems to be shapes moving within this glade. But there's the sound of something like crawling towards you. As you're crawling forward, you hear like the rustle of something crawling in your direction as well. Do you press forward?
Yes. At least until I can see what's moving towards me.
All right. As you move, starting to army crawl through, your hand moves forward and grabs like a tree root to pull yourself forward. As you pull, the tree root snaps due to burn damage and gives way. It's hot to the touch, and you feel the sting of like embers on your fingers. You don't take any like damage, but it just quickly like sears real quick, and you're like, ah. The next thing that happens is this charred hand grabs the top of your hand, and you feel like something using you as like an anchor to pull itself forward, and you see this like charred visage pull itself over that tree root, and it's like right in your face now, and you just hear it start whispering, the flame, it returns. Don't let it. And the hand lets go as the life leaves this charred form.
Flame. Cool. There are people dancing in the meadow of charred deathness. I just thought, does it look like anybody else was alerted by the snapping of the root?
You are so lucky that your stealth was a 14.
That was a low roll.
I know, because I rolled just below that. So it's like something, one of the figures, because you can't quite make out like what they look like because of all the like smoke and heat kind of waves, you know, like obfuscating your vision. You see like the head of one like snap and turn in your direction, and it kind of like looks for a second and then turns back towards whatever it was doing. Anything you gonna do, Ignis? You gonna try
forward and try and find out what's going on? Youthful enthusiasm.
You wait a second. What?
Roll to see if, like, you know, being 14 years old, he has the good sense to go back, and he does not have the good sense to go back. He pushes forward to look to see what's going on.
Oh, love that, because 14-year-old.
Curiosity, yeah.
Curiosity. All right. Yeah. The heat becomes oppressive to the point where your hands, like pulling you forward along the ground, you are starting to hear sizzling. You take 4 points of fire damage as you crawl along the ground here, forward into the glade. Ignis, I want you to make another stealth check with disadvantage, please.
Oh, that is not good.
Oh,
So that is a 6.
Okay. Yeah. Ignis, you have gotten close enough to see one of the figures. You see them in a kind of rusted looking plate mail. The metal of the armor so hot that it is like ember red, like just like an iron taken right out of the forge. And you begin to realize that there's 2, 3, 5, 7. You get a count now. There's 9 of these armored figures standing in the glade at different positions.
Be enough to go.
The head of the one closest to you turns, and like you see the eye slits of the armor look directly in your direction. You know you've been seen. A gauntleted hand points in your direction. And
Hop up and start running.
as you hop up, there is this otherworldly shriek and scream that emanates from the armored figure that is looking at you. As the scream hits your ear, like almost like this, you can feel the sound moving through the like smoke and air. As it connects with your person, Ignis, the scream turns into whispering. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Let me say. Okay, that is a 15. So I would like to ask a question.
Yes.
With this like sonic wave coming towards me, out of instinct, Ignis would throw up a shield.
Okay.
Just because he doesn't know what's about to happen. He just sees this wall of force coming at him.
Yeah.
Shield. Throws up shield.
Throws up shield. Understand that out of instinct and ignorance, a spell slot is used.
Instinct, ignorance, and fear all drive at once to
Yes.
a shield.
Shield is used. And it doesn't help you in the sense that like it doesn't protect you from the whispers entering your mind, but
I didn't think it was going to. That's the
you have rolled enough to steel yourself and not be overtaken by the whispers as you tear off through the forest back towards the party.
Towards the party, I go. The moment I get out of like the heat, I go towards like a half a mile behind the caravan. Is the direction I run?
Okay.
So like, yeah, that way, if I'm being followed, the caravan is safe.
All right.
I'm leading them away from the caravan.
Right.
Through the thickest of trees.
Right.
And underbrush and everything. Just
I would like you to make a survival check.
that's not gonna be good. That is a 12.
12. Yeah. You are heading in the direction that you believe will lead your pursuers away from the caravan. And you are sure, Ignis, they are pursuing you. As you hear heavy footfalls and the like searing of like molten metal on wood and brush as these hollow infernal knights begin chasing Ignis through the woods. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session, because I'm going to set up a map for next week.
Don't worry, guys. I'm doing the scout thing.
We don't. You're about to lose me.
I'm gonna be real. Like, we almost lost Ignis right there. Like,
that's what I was saying.
Shield saved him.
the shield saved him, he says.
When he said I ran out of ignorance and just, being 14, I was like, no, dude, I didn't know.
Yeah.
14 and going and exploring things I shouldn't be exploring.
Yeah.
Look, it might be dangerous, but how will we know until we poke it with a stick? I'm just asking.
That
That
is
is exactly the thought process.
the important
I have an
questions
important
being
job.
asked.
I have an important job. I have to go find things out now. This is the perfect job for a 14-year-old.
Doesn't a scout searching for danger?
I said I was gonna do it easily.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was a blessing to have you all here, of course. I hope you were just as blessed. I have 3 questions that I ask every week, okay? What was good? What was bad? What needs improvement? We're going to start over there with our newest character, Bramblefoot. What was good? What was bad? What needs improvement?
I really enjoyed introducing my new character. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one because he's a level 2 gnome wizard, and his current HP is 18, and his current armor class is 16 because of arcane ward and arcane armor. So this guy's kind of a beefy little tank of a tiny little gnome. So I'm gonna have fun playing around. I can't really say that there was anything bad. We need to work a bit on mic regulation, and I'm looking forward to seeing how far we can actually get in the story. But other than that, it's a story. So as for improvement, we'll see what happens next week.
All right. Owen, one of the 3 questions. Whichever one you want to answer.
My history check was bad,
All right. not much I can do there with that one there, buddy. Jin,
That's right.
what was good, what was bad, what needs improvement?
I think that I improved a little bit on mine. I don't know. I thought my engagement with Morthos was pretty cool. I thought I did a decent job with that. I mean, the storytelling. I think everybody got some good time in there to do some things. I like how all the things that were kind of like apart are starting to kind of meld together now. I think that's really dope. You know, with the black flame and the the thing that we're already on the path for, and then Morphos. I'm trying to get Morphos to get. I don't know. I don't know. I enjoyed this session a lot. And I'm so sorry for it. I thought I was muted, and I was not. So that's my probably I could improve on is making sure I'm muted. Yeah. So,
All right.
but yeah, it was fun, buddy. Thank you.
All right. Ignis. What was good?
Pacing was pretty
bad?
good.
What needs improvement?
Pacing was good. The bad is, it's lethal.
It's lethal. It's lethal.
It's lethal.
It's unforgiving.
But that's not really a bad thing. That's just the world is the world. So far I think that's there's not really anything bad. Improvement, I think. The only thing I would really say about improvement would be like, it's a little bit more crisp and snappy for people's back and forths and stuff.
Yeah, just timings.
Yeah.
Just some more
I'm sorry, there's a couple times I had a transition where I was because it wasn't quiet. So I'm sorry. So I know that was on me. I know, but Morphos, there was a section there where I was like, I had to mute so I could get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, unmuted. So I'll take that one. No, but yeah,
it's not just you. It's just everybody has those. Yeah, everybody's got the moments where like there's that lull in back and forth, and that's just everybody has those. That's an improvement though.
No. Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, same questions to you. Go ahead and leave those in the comments below, or on Twitch, or on Rumble, wherever you find yourself watching the Six Sword Saga source code. Thank you again for tuning in tonight, and don't forget, tune in every Monday, Super Smash Quest. You'll find me there, being Arfax, over on Fedorable Will's channel. It's a great time, grand old time. Other than that, I mean, I don't really have any big games that I'm streaming right now. I finished up Lies of P DLC, so I'm still working on that video. What else? I'll probably stream a little something Saturday. I'm not so sure tomorrow. It depends. It's been a work week. It's been stressful. It's been
Work's been poop.
All right. Other than that, stay blessed out there, everyone, and don't forget, these characters, they're
have become permanently entrapped within the simulation.